Hi, I'm Gabriel Dirksen, and this is my AEP 859, Module Number 1, Leadership's Impact on Academic and Non-Academic Activities. Hattie Ione Dirksen is the newest member of the Dirksen family. She was born on July 20th this summer, so we had a very exciting summer. It is our first child. We have been married together 3 years, and so she was 8 pounds 8 ounces, and she was 21 inches long, and so she's a little over a month old now. We are excited to have her. About me, I'm married to Lori Dirksen. She is now a teacher here at La Crosse. On her third year, I have some activities I enjoy. Hunting and fishing are my hobbies. I'm originally from Sterling, Kansas. I've lived in La Crosse for 6 years now. Graduated from Sterling College with an elementary education degree. I teach fifth and sixth grade math and science at La Crosse. I am a DLT committee member, and I work on the site council also. For the summers, I like to get out and do a little hard labor and be a city employee where we mow and weed eat and fix water lines and other stuff during the summer for the city. So I enjoy that as a change of scenery. Okay, sorry, jumped ahead. Um, there we go. Family. I have a close family. I'm one of five. I'm one of five kids. We have four siblings. We're a family of seven. My father's a Dodge City superintendent. My mom is a special education teacher in Dodge. Even though we grew up in Sterling, we now live in Dodge as our home. My two sisters live in Dodge. They teach. One's a high school English teacher. One's a sixth grade teacher. My oldest sister is a head nurse at the ER department in Wesley Hospital in Wichita. My little brother works for Quit Construction in McAllen, Texas. He's the one of us that branched out and went a little farther. So we got a big family. We took family vacations every year when we were younger. And so I have a very tight knit family, and I'm thankful for cell phones to keep in touch with them. And then my wife's family, we do holiday gatherings with there because they're farmers and ranchers. So they all live close together, and we enjoy my in-laws, and they're very fortunate to marry into a good family. 10 academic activities my school has: a Scholars Bowl, NHS, Honor Roll, Book It for reading to get your tickets, AR reading, where we individualize the reading goal so each student has something to strive for and it's not too overwhelming for any student, debate and forensics for the high school, yearbook club. The high school has a yearbook team, and they make a yearbook all school long and take pictures. Spelling bee, we have a school-wide spelling bee for grade levels. FFA, Future Farmers of America. We have a great FFA program here in La Crosse, and then job shadowing for our seniors at the La Crosse High School, where they can look at many other job opportunities if they want to go straight into the workforce right after school. And then the questions we're supposed to answer on this, I think my administration does a great job of supporting these academic activities. They are very highly promoted and encouraged to do so. Some of these things are fun and doing, and achieving them gives success to the student. I think these are all very important activities in our high school, and they all have a place because each student is molded different, and they will take a different path, not a one-size-fit-all model for every student. Some students will enjoy choir, some students hate it, some students need sports, some students dislike it. So I think our administration does a great job of supporting these. I think some of the stakeholders and some of the parents out in the community think that we could offer more, but with us being La Crosse being a small 1A school, I think we are just very limited to what we can do within a school. But we try to do as many wide variety of things as possible. So I don't think I would change anything as if I was in the administration now. Non-academic activities. Sports is a huge one in a small school. Families and camps. We divide up each grade level, and each head teacher gets a family, and we do different activities and teaching character and different things each month. We focus on the pillars of character and teach them some life skills that they can learn from that, and it helps them develop a great school culture. We also have 4-H after school. That's not ran through our school, but our school does provide the facility for the students to learn in, so they don't have to leave our building at the end of the day to do 4-H one day a week. Our high school just recently added trap shooting for the high school and junior high, and it was a huge success. We have a pep band. We have a very good pep band that plays during our football and basketball games. Stuco, they do a lot of fundraising activities, and the lead into the student council. Little Rascals is a little track meet we have that we invite 3 area schools for the K through 6 kids, and we do a little grade level track meet, and it is a highlight of the end of the year every year, and gives some students some social interaction and a great way of promoting healthy habits. Homecoming activities, being a small school, we have a huge homecoming festivities. It's usually last a week. We ended up with a parade, some class challenges, class floats. The high school does Spirit Week, where they have different outfits they do all week. So that is a huge thing that we do. Community projects, Camp Honor. We honor our veterans through a 2-hour assembly that the high school puts together. We also have a day set aside for the high school. They go out and help area businesses, clean windows, paint anything that they can paint for them, just any volunteer labor that they can offer out for free. The high school goes and helps business around local businesses, and then dances. And our high school does do plays 2 a year. 10 things I gleaned from this assignment. The first 3 kind of go within the same thing of the importance of non-academics. So I'll just start and I'll read the third one. I'm not going to read every single one just for the time's sake and the boringness of reading it word for word. But number 3, before leaders in K-12 education decide where to focus their efforts in non-academic domain, particularly what skills to measure and how to measure them, they must consider the complexities of the area of child development. Scientific evidence continues to paint an optimistic picture of what is possible when learning environments promote connection, trust, and confidence. So that's just telling you that the importance of non-academic activities, the seriousness of them, and what they affect. So, like number 1, also, to be quite frank, depending on the career, non-academic skills will determine the success of an individual. The fact that a student graduates as a valedictorian of their high school may not be as important. So that the valedictorian won't stick with you for life and get you anywhere you need to go, but having the great skill sets that come from interacting and being socially inept in the non-academic activities will help you mold and create a successful future for yourself. One thing I think is huge, and it was in one of our articles, is the growth mindset, is the belief that positive traits, including intelligence, can be developed with practice. Fixed mindsets refer to the idea that intelligence and other talents are set at birth. So I think just knowing that every student has the ability to succeed in their own set. I am a huge believer and just a huge promoter of finding your different avenue. Every student is different. Every child learns differently. Every student is not going to love sports. Every student is not going to love band and choir. Every student is not going to love art. But offering all these things will give them an avenue that they can be successful in life. It takes people of all kinds to make the world go round. That is a saying I say continuously in my classroom. Increasing teachers who are on the front lines say that it is very important to teach kids to be more socially and emotionally competent. So that social and emotional piece is huge moving forward in education, especially where KISA is heading and the redesign, because of some of the home lives we are dealing with, just and the lack of education that the students are getting before they get to schools. It is a huge piece that we are trying to overcome. And then here are my other sources and other things I gleaned from the activity and the information. And these are mostly from the resources I found online. So I can just let you read through them. Dues. what my education administration does and what I think he does not do. What he does, he encourages students. He makes every student feel loved and welcomed into our building. He he builds a great learning environment. Our superintendent of the schools is our great elementary principal, so the superintendent does a great job of building a great learning environment for the students where they feel empowered and can be successful in their own minds. And I think he does a good job of promote independence. He he interacts with the people on the basketball court just like he does outside before school with the groups that is playing cards or drawing on the sidewalk before school. He does a good job of being an advocate for every student. What things I think he doesn't or things he could work on, we're promoting many extracurriculars. I think as from being lacrosse, we are a huge football town. And so promoting the plays and promoting our choir, that's one huge thing that I came from Sterling, and our arts department is a powerhouse, and we have a choir, a great band, and a great plays and forensics and debate. And here we have two or three guys in the choir, and it crushes me. I mean, I still like to sing today as 30 years old. So I'm just promoting all those activities and knowing that each have a place in school to showcase those other options. Standards and correlation, the relevance and the reflection I have on this assignment, which I really did enjoy looking at the different importance of these non-academic activities in our school. And then I have my resources. And there is both of them. I hoped to learn a lot from you from this class, and I enjoy your time viewing my presentation. Thank you.